Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What have you done with Greg? Hello. So, as you can see, behind me in the background is this wonderful monstrosity that we started building several months ago with the intention to, finish. But some other things came up. Obviously, we've got the war with the Shah, that's going on, and that's taken a lot of time. Also built a couple of other little buildings, and obviously our shop in the shopping district has also been taking up a stupendous amount of our time. But today we finally return to the big house. The big house. The big house. Big house, yes. We're going to finally return. So just to give you, we're going to have a little tour, just to sort of remind people where we're up to. As you can see, it's fluffing big. So let's have a look. So here's the staircase. For those of you that haven't watched any of the pre-episodes before this, then you'll be delighted to see all this kind of stuff. And we're over-engineering some of it a little bit. There is a reason why we did step away from doing the house a little bit. See, look, be careful. Entering rooms, low light level. And that's the reason why we stopped for a little while, because light level was getting a bit dangerous, didn't want things to break, and this was before 1.18. And yeah, if we look around, we've got these lovely rooms. This side of the building on the ground floor, I've actually started doing the rooms a little bit. I think I've missed a room over here, haven't I? I'll just chuck you in that one as well. There we go. Now, the intention was to have all of the rooms able to be redecorated. However, we did make a slight block error, and that is why the inner wall immediately out of the corridor there is like this, as opposed to being completely separate. But as you go through the building, and hopefully the second floor, all the rooms will be able to be redecorated on the inside. So like, not that one, that's a bad example. This one's a good example. So yeah, so in here, as you can see, it's all white, and if I wanted to, I could take all of this white out, replace it all, and it would be totally different to the other rooms. And if you are building ever buildings of this size, Mr. Tipper Ripper, I would highly recommend walls 2 blocks thick, because it gives you these lovely little depth doorways. I mean, I could, if I wanted to, I might do it. I might put some trapdoors going up the sides here as well. I haven't got any on me. But, you know, that's something we could look at another day. And we've got these lovely lights, lovely little coving. And this is, I need to do something with these. I need to put some trapdoors on these as well, because they're a bit bare. But this is my favourite room. So this is going to be called the summer room. In fact, because we've now got actual lighting that makes sense in Minecraft, thank you 1.18, we can actually remove all of these torches. And I'm glad there's a bed in here, because I didn't think I had one still. But yeah, there we go. Look, much nicer light level, and I like it. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. Marvellous. And in here is the library. This is the library. Again, if you've seen any of my previous episodes, you'll have seen this chair before, and you'll have seen me sitting in it by the fireplace, reminiscing over times of old. But it's all very well and good, all very good. There was a book here. I hope I've moved it and it hasn't been stolen, because that was important, because that's quite a bit of important lore history. But this is going to be the library. Big Mahusive library. It's going to have a load of little artifacts in it, little bits and bobs. Most importantly, books. Because that's what libraries are for. And yes. Marvellous. Right, so let's have a little wander over the other side, over the north, east, south? Wait, hang on. So, east. I'm getting deja vu. If you've seen my other episode, you'll understand why I'm getting deja vu. So, that's east, that's west, north. So, over at the north wing. So, this is the south wing. I might actually try and put another light in this doorway. It's a little bit on the dark side. But let's go over to the north wing. The north wing! Let's go over here. Lovely floor, look at it. Oh, lovely. And this is the north wing. And as you can see, we've got this nice little room here. Kind of modelled off the... Hello, Ross. And they've got a little red room. Not that kind of red room, you dirty buggers. And over here, we've got this room, which is still very underdone. And then the pink room, also very underdone, but we're getting there. And as you can see, we've got the foundation level in for the ballroom. So this is going to be the ballroom. So the summer room is actually going to be basically a dining room, and this is going to be the ballroom. Under here, there is going to be some things, but this area has been left blank for a very good reason, which I will come to later on in the series. But over here, ignore that in the corner. That's all stuff from This is all stuff from Wackett Castle before we moved in. So again, if you haven't watched the episode, go and watch that, because I do a whole little archaeology thing on that episode. But this is our basement. You know, I'm not sure if it's big enough. I'm not sure if it's going to have enough room for everything that we want. But unfortunately, it is what we've got. So yeah, so I mean, it's a modest size. It's modest. I think, you know, I didn't want to go too large on it. You know, stuff. I still got to develop a bit of an entrance for it, but I'll probably do that in the grounds potentially. In the grounds, because we're going to have a lovely garden out the front as well. I have got an idea in my head as to what that's going to look like, but that's not important for the moment because we're here to show you around the house. So, going to show you up the top of this staircase and show you what I've done with some of the bits up here. As I say, just bringing you back on the speed, lovely little landing. Bring you back up to speed with how things are running. So, as you can see, we've used these lecterns to make this lovely little balustrade. I think that's the correct terminology, balustrade? Somebody correct me in the comments. Balustrade. And then we've got this window. Big window. Big window Huss. And yeah, so there we go. And yes, a lot of andoms, but we are finally going to crack on. And as you can see, you can probably see that much of that top floor there has still left to be done. So that is going to be our next wee little project that we've got to carry on with today. So let us find a bed, sleep, and then we shall carry on. Oh, I've got my golden trousers on and I'm ready to go. So what we have done, if we come up here and have a look, we have started to raise the area just a little bit. As you can see, it's gone up a couple more blocks, and if we come to the top of this little thing over here, have a little run along the top, you can see it's starting to form. Now initially I was going to do only a gradual sloping roof, but now I've decided I am actually going to do A-frames on these windows, and there's going to be effectively a third floor. I was going to go with the Gothic style, but if I went with the Gothic style, it would be far too high. Now, the pièce de la résistance, that is 100% not how you say it, but what we have done, and this is going to be marvellous. If we come through these doors, look at the floor, don't want to spoil it. And no, no, I'm joking. Look at this. Look at that. This is now our dining room. We kitted it out. We've made it look all pretty and nice. And oh, this has got to be officially. I would go as far as to say that this is currently my favourite room on the entire server, or certainly out of all the rooms that I've been in anyway. But we've got these lamps. Look, there you go. And there's a little lightning rod. We chuck these paintings up here for now. We'll replace those with some nice map art ones eventually. But oh, look at this little lamp. Oh, don't open it. Got these little bookshelves, and I forgot what they're called, but they look beautiful. And obviously we've nicked these. You know what these are off. And yeah, that looks nice. Oh, look at this. Some more stuff over here, and we've got this random semi-pointless armour stand thing going on here, but it looked nice, and the armour's shiny, and that's what's important, because if it's shiny, it's good. And then, to top it all off, we've got the table. Oh, just need some music in here. I might stick a jukebox in here, because that would be good, but just walking across everybody's food. But look, there you got the cake, got candle holders, we got drink stands, we've got cups, and we've got bread and steak, and these look like little plates, I guess. Yeah. But yeah. Oh God, I love it. I love it. Makes me happy. But in other news, a little birdie, a tiny little birdie, hath told me that Mr. David Dustin has produced another piece of wonderful, wonderful map art. So, let's go over to one of the notice boards and see what it is he's done, shall we? and we've arrived back in the shopping of districts. Or it has a new name now. That, while I'm recording this, has quite escaped me. But I'm sure that at the end of this video, David will remind me in the comments what the name of the shopping area is. Is it on here? Oh, we've also got this map. This is something new as well that I forgot to mention. But this shows everything in the shopping area. And apparently what we are going to do is we're going to have one of these in every major settlement. And it will show obviously all the little bits. So you got the snack wagon, the wood shop, the book. Oh, and the bookshop's open again, which is good. Not book, wood shop. Oh dear. Now, we've also started selling terracotta. I mean, I've missed out like episodes and episodes worth of stuff in between recordings. Lots of things have happened. So this happened. The wood shop is now run by the Tipper Ripper. Erebus's Block Emporium made nearly 40 diamonds yesterday. So yeah, loads has happened. In fact, while we're here, we are going to nip in to our bookshop and see if we've made any sales. I don't think we have, or somebody would have been sure to tell me. We're just going to check our key products because for the most part, people don't buy everything. No, we've made no sales. Now, you might think... Erebus, that's a bad thing. But it's not. With the amount of sales we've been making, I've got so many diamonds I don't know what to do with anymore. But let's come over here for the thing we've been waiting for. Oh, this is all new. Look at this. Oh, I might have to do something like this over in the Putria. But oh, let's look over here. Look over here. Look away. Ah, boom. Look at that. Look at this piece of map art. Look at. Oh. Look at that. The river kingdoms of Riverlands, and then you've got all of the different current kingdoms. You've got this one, this one. No, that's Thorinor. Let's see if I can name them all. So that's Thorinor. That's the Knights of the Withered Rose. That's obviously me, Laputria. That's Barovia. That is Kitrov. That is Ephria, I think it is. I think that's how you pronounce it. Somebody remind me. And this one is Far Harbour. And those are the major kingdoms in the Riverlands at the moment. And it looks fantastic. Oh, look at it. Simply amazing. Really happy with what David has done there. And while we're here, I might as well show you the map area, because David has now actually finished constructing it. So he's done the same sort of thing, load of barrels in here. But there we go. So David has been busy building this, and this tower, which he has done 4 times. 4 times. May look familiar. Ta-da! And these walls. I did give David a starting hand with building these walls, and then so I built like a little bit of one to give him an idea, and then he did the rest. And look at that! Look at this! Marvellous. Anyway, so that is, chaps and chapettes, and anything in between if you're that way inclined, the end of the episode. Catch me next time for more wonderful, wonderful times with Erebus. Cheerio.